Hi, my name is Major John Tyner, and today I'll be presenting my operational approach regarding the Strait of Hormuz and Iran's destabilizing actions in the region. The artifact you're seeing simplifies the proposed plan into 2 lines of operation and 2 lines of effort, and I'll explain that more in depth in just a moment. First, a quick summary regarding the identified problem in the area. Iran's actions have played a large role in the destabilization of the entire CENTCOM AOR. They've done this through attempting to limit the freedom of navigation through the Strait of Hormuz, which is playing a major role in the transportation of goods, especially oil, which has led to a worldwide increase in energy cost. The Iranians are also attempting to occupy the Pars gas fields as well as other strategic locations within the Gulf. In addition, Iran's nuclear development and support of terrorist organizations in the area has also decreased stability for the entire AOR. And piracy acts are also being conducted and must be terminated in order to restore the global transportation market we mentioned a minute ago. So now that we reviewed the biggest issues we're facing in the region, go ahead and take a look at the artifact presented. This was designed to present 2 lines of operation and 2 lines of effort. From left to right are the proposed actions to complete these tasks, ultimately leading to the desired end state, which is annotated on the far right of the sheet, and you can see the header there. I've also used color coding with the legend at the bottom, hopefully to help out with understanding if you get lost at all in it. And as you can see, the order of precedence is highest to the left and decreases as you move to the right across that line of operation or line of effort. The darker the color, for lack of better terms, the more important that particular section of the line is for the operation or the effort. So diving into that, the 2 major lines of operation to be employed are offensive operations and freedom of navigation in the Strait of Hormuz. Those are the 2 lines of operation we want to attack. The first one being offensive operations, and that'll be necessary in order to ensure that the other objectives in the area are able to be met through the minimization and potential elimination of the Iranian threat to the entire operation. These offensive operations will begin with defeating Iran's integrated air defense system, which allows for air superiority within the region. Once this has been established, we'll begin conducting long-range strikes against Iranian nuclear development sites, as well as airstrikes against the Iranian bases along the southern coastal region, just to kind of give us the freedom to move around and conduct our operation in the Gulf. The desired end state, which will be met with this line of operation, will be limiting Iran's nuclear capabilities and ensuring freedom of movement for the allied military forces in the Gulf. The second line of operation, which will be established, is freedom of navigation in the Strait of Hormuz. This will be done by the destruction of Iranian forces near the Strait of Hormuz, as well as establishing combat air patrol in the region to assist and protect the naval forces on the surface. Additionally, special operation forces will begin interdiction missions in Yemen in an attempt to cut off the piracy operation at the source. More of this will be covered in a line of effort 2 in just a moment, but performing these operations will allow for freedom of navigation as well as begin eliminating the piracy threat. Now transitioning to 2 lines of effort. The first of those will be supporting our allies in the region. We'll accomplish this through providing U.S. defense capabilities to these countries, think Patriot missiles and things like that. And due to the CCASG's influence in the region and their ability to historically tame Iran, we'll work to encourage this tool on the diplomatic side. And finally, we'll begin establishing new forward operating bases and agreements along the southern Gulf Coast. This will allow for the Saudi Arabian nuclear weapons to be returned to Pakistan and overall help with stability in the region. And the second line of effort there that you see is to deter piracy in the region. This is briefly touched on in line of operation 1. However, accomplishing the following will assist with the removal of the threat in the region. And first, we'll do that through limiting funds to the countries with piracy ties. And the goal there is to hopefully help these countries realize it's in their best interest, even if only financially, to begin their own offenses against the piracy. Next, we'll continue military assistance to combat piracy and also share intelligence and with our cooperating allies, and this will help remove the piracy from the region. Overall, the entire operation will ensure relative peace and prosperity in the region, as well as eliminate Iran's ability to affect freedom of navigation, increase their nuclear capabilities, and eliminate the piracy threat in the region. Thank you.